Imagine being able to create stunning cinematic videos with just few clicks and no advanced video editing skills required. Welcome to Google Flow. In this course, we are going to show you how to turn your ideas into professional quality AI videos using Google Flow, a cutting-edge platform designed to make video creation faster, easier, and more impactful. Whether you're a marketer, educator, or content creator, Google Flow has everything you need to generate high-quality videos that captively and engage your audience. You'll learn how to transform text into video, create dynamic scenes, and fine-tune your edits with the power of AI. By the end of this course, you will have skills to bring your visual storytelling to life, whether for social media, online courses, or marketing campaigns. Let's dive in and get started on creating videos that stand out and leave a lasting impression. Before we start creating mind-blowing AI video, let's quickly understand the engine behind everything, which is the Google Flow. In this first part, we will walk you through what Flow actually is, why everyone is talking about it, and how it evolved from video effects and how you can start using it today. Now let's start with what actually is Google Flow. Google Flow is Google's all-new AI video creation and editing platform. Think of it as Google's version of Runway or even Sora, but with Google's multi-modal intelligence built on top of VO family of video models. Flow lets you generate videos from text, extend the videos, modify scenes, use images plus text together, explore ideas using Flow TV, manage projects inside a clean dashboard. Flow is designed not just for creators but for the beginners, marketers, educators, brands, and literally anyone who wants to turn ideas into videos. Now, Flow didn't appear overnight. It actually started as Google Video Effects, an experimental page where creators could test VO2. Video effects was powerful but limited. There was no project management, no editing workspace, no multi-clip timeline. Google listened to creators and rebuilt the entire system into Flow, adding a project-based workspace, multiple models such as VO2, VO3, VO3.1, better credit systems, Flow TV for creative inspiration, upload, edit, extend, and remix features. So think of Flow as Video FX 2.0 but professional grade. Now let's quickly compare Flow to other big platforms. Flow versus Runway. Runway is great for professional and cinematic projects, but Flow wins in speed, ease of use, and Google-powered multi-modal prompts. Flow also has a cleaner credit system and faster fast mode generation. Now what about OpenAI Sora? Sora is extremely realistic but not publicly available. Flow is available today with subscription tiers. Flow supports wider aspects, ratios, and more control of scenes. Also, Flow integrates directly with Google's ecosystem and Gemini. If you're a beginner or a creator who wants to speed, simplicity, Flow is the easiest starting point. To access Flow, you don't need any complicated setup. You just need to browse and type labs.google. If there are multiple links, you can click on the first link and log into your Google account, which by default it will. There you can access Flow dashboards, manage subscription, and explore the Flow TV. Initially, the free AI credits monthly is 180 credits if you can try it, and if you want to create more and you can buy subscriptions. Now coming to the subscription plan, Flow uses a credit-based model. So it's important to know how credits work, and before generating videos, you have two subscription tiers, which is Google AI Pro and Google AI Ultra. Google AI Pro is good for beginners, gives you access to VO2 and VO3 fast, lower cost per generation, and it's good for experimenting. Whereas Google AI Ultra unlocks VO3 and VO3.1, which is the most powerful models right now. It's best for cinematic, smooth, professional-looking videos, supports longer creative editing and better consistency. And that covers everything you need to know before creating your first AI video. Next, I'll explain you what the interface and what are the options that you can use. So here is the home page that appears when you log into googles.lab, and then we can start with Create with Flow. And this is the interface of Google Flow. Starting off, we have Flow TV, which gives us inspirational videos to generate videos. So you can see multiple videos, you can change any kind of videos, you can see the prompt. What is the prompt for such kind of videos? So it's easy for you to generate, get inspired to create new videos. Next, we have a speaker button. This is the volume settings, which you can increase and decrease. Then we have discard option. So this interface is connected with discard, so you can share your work over there, get feedbacks, etc., interact with people. Next, we have a help option. And then we have here there is another option where again you can access Flow TV, know about Flow, learn Flow, app feedbacks and report legal issues, etc. And here you can see how many credits is left, your Google account, more credits, and there is an option called My Library. So if you click on that, you can see your previously created videos. Here you can access your previously created videos, arrange them, make folders for an easier access. Again, we have manage subscription if you want to see what are the other memberships available, and then we have the sign out. So if you start creating a new project here, you'll get another interface where here you can create videos or you can change it to images. You can edit by giving a name for the entire folder. So whatever videos or images that you have generated will get stored in that folder. And this is the basic prompting box. So here you can see text to video, frames to video, ingredients to video, and even create with image. You can select as per. And here we have different models, what kind of frame you want, number of outputs, and model selections given. There is an option called expand where you can expand your prompt, which we will use it later. And that covers everything you need to know before creating your first AI video. Now that we have understood models, credits, interface, and how to set up Flow, let's jump into starting creating real videos using Flow. Now, before that, it is important to know which model acquires how many credits. So as you can see, I've chosen VO 3.1 fast, and you can see the generation of credits. So it uses for text to video, it uses 10 credits. Whereas if I change to 3.1 quality, it uses 100 credits. Again, if you use VO2, it requires 10 credits. And if you are using VO2 quality, it requires 100 credits. So as per your plan, the credit system will be based upon. If you're exporting something professional or for a client, use VO3 or VO 3.1. So the first thing is to generate text to video. Here we will learn the core skills that powers everything inside Google Flow. You'll understand how to structure strong prompts, how to integrate audio and dialogue, and how to get cinematic results consistently. To get high quality videos from Flow, your prompt must be structured. And here's my 7-element formula we'll use throughout this course. The first one is camera work. So you have to mention short type, movement. Flow responds really well to film language, like use medium close-up, over the shoulder, Dutch angle, slow dolly in handled, etc. to make sure the prompt is cleared. This will add a camera version to your prompt. And then next you should mention your subject, who or what the scene focuses on. You can describe age, clothing, mood, and even physical appearance. Avoid vague descriptions like a man. Be specific. Then you have to mention the action, what the subject is doing. The anchors on the movement, running, eating, or even talking, writing works. Make sure to also adopt the environment where the scene happens. Add realism by describing the location, weather, time of the day, atmosphere. You can add lightning also, which is mood plus lightning style. Lightning controls moods. Even you can use like soft sunlight, neon glow, rim light, harsh shadows, and even studio lighting. You should also add audio, which is voice, ambience, effects. Flow now supports native audio generation. You can specify your background, ambience, music cues, character dialogue, voice tone, and even lip sync instructions. Next, you have to specify the style, visually aesthetic or even genre. Choose a style like film noir, cinematic, anime, documentary, fantasy, and even hyper-realistic. This structure gives Flow a complete cinematic understanding of your scene. Now let's start with a simple prompt. So I'll be using ChatGPT to generate a prompt so that we'll get more quality videos out of the text. So let's just ask ChatGPT to create a prompt. Let's say we'll get a shot of a cat sitting on a windowsill. So you can just give, I need a prompt to generate a video from text which has a close-up shot of a cat sitting on a windowsill. Let's say watching cars pass by. And let it be on a rainy day. So as you can see, ChatGPT produces a prompt which has more features. So you can just copy and paste them. You can just copy and paste the prompt in Google Flow. Now let's take a look at the generated output. So this was generated in VO2. Now let's change it to VO3 and see the output. I'm pasting the same prompt. And also VO 3.1 adds audio. Let's take a look at the output. Now to know the difference between VO3 quality, let's try on with that model as well. So again, I'm copy and pasting the same prompt, but using 3.1 quality. The difference between VO3 fast and VO3 quality is that VO has fast, lighter generation, quick drafts, and it's good for ideation and storyboard style testing. Whereas VO3 quality has the highest realism, better motion shadows, best for final videos. Let's check the video out. You'll clearly see a difference in motion smoothness, lightning realism, edge sharpness, texture detail, and overall depth. Now let's write a cinematic prompt. To achieve cinematic quality, use strong camera verbs, track, glide, pull focus, dolly in, and also mention the lightning, whether it's soft rim light, neon reflection, or even a golden hour. Use mood words such as melancholy, tense, warm, mysterious. Again, add the texture details such as rain on glass, dust particles, or even foggy air. The more visual intention you give, the better the realism. Again, you can do that using ChatGPT. And say to add strong camera verbs, precise lightning moods, words, texture details. I got this prompt from ChatGPT which says slowly dolly in towards a young astronaut standing on a lunar base at dusk. Soft blue light reflects off helmet vision. Dust whirls around her boots and looks up to the earth on the horizon. And we have ambient sci-fi hum and soft wind cinematic, high contrast lighting. Again, you can generate any kind of cinematic views that you have. Ask ChatGPT to create a cinematic prompt of that and copy and paste it. So let's see what it'll generate. Notice this prompt has clear vision of camera movement, subject detail, environment, lighting, audio, mood, and style. Now let's observe the output. So that was the video generated within few seconds. Another thing to keep in mind is that Flow supports spoken dialogue. You can just add "he says" with a colon and start the dialogue and enter whatever the character has to speak, and the video is generated with lip sync and voice tone. So again, let's use ChatGPT help and create the prompt. Here I have asked ChatGPT, I want a cinematic video prompt for a scene. Can you help me create one where a 30-year-old woman is standing beside a train window at night? She looks at her reflections and says softly, I am finally ready to move on. The scene should include soft piano music and neon lights flickering outside. Please break this down into 7 elements for the video prompt, and I've given the 7 elements that I need to add. So ChatGPT has generated the prompt. So let's copy and paste this prompt in Google Flow. Let's check out the output. I'm finally ready to move on. So that was the video created using the prompt just within a few seconds. Now there is an option called expand here. So let's check that out. So basically we don't need to explain the entire cinematic view. You just need to add a sentence, and if you click on expand, it will generate a cinematic view. What are the things should be added? What are the noise or even the sound quality that should be added in that particular scenario? So let's go back to the cat example. I'll just write a cat sitting on a windowsill. Let's not give more information and just click on expand, and you'll have 3 options, whether it is film, noir, action figure or cinematic. You can just click on cinematic, it will add the prompt, and if you just generate with that, this is an easier way where your prompt, you can just click on a button and your prompt will be already have all the information that requires to create a video or an image. So let's take a look at the output. So there you go. It's a simple sentence converted to a prompt into a video in just few seconds. Next, we'll be learning how to animate static images, create seamless transition between the frames, and control camera movements without writing prompts for every detail. This is done by using frames to video option. Animating static images bring them to life instead of relying on just text prompts. Frames to video allows you to turn still images into dynamic animations. This is perfect for scenes where you already have visuals but need to add moments or even transitions. Creating smooth transition between 2 frames is a key to making the animation feel natural. You can do this by just adding the starting frame, and then add the ending frame. Let's say the starting frame should be a sunset or a sunrise image, and the ending image should be a sunrise. Let's take for instance, and you can add any details which are required. Let's mention need a smooth transition. Let's say camera zoom in, and let's generate it. Let's take a look at the output which was generated. There you go, a smooth transition with just uploading 2 frames and a sentence to describe them with a camera angle. The sound was added by itself. You have now learned how to animate images, create seamless transition, and apply camera movements easily. Now let's see what is the option called ingredients to video. Here we can create and manage ingredients such as character, objects, or even environments, combine them into scenes and maintain consistency across your animation. You'll also learn the best practices for preparing ingredients to ensure a seamless video creation. Ingredients are the core elements of your video, such as characters, which includes people or animals. Also, it includes objects such as furniture, tools, etc. It also can involve any environment such as rooms or even landscapes. Managing these ingredients well is a key to creating cohesive scenes. You can create or upload them and combine multiple ingredients to make a story come alive. The key is ensuring that all your ingredients work together by maintaining visual consistency across your references. So let's start by creating images, which are ingredients that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the create image option, which is again inbuilt in here. As you can see, Nano Banana Pro is also included. So I need 3 images for the scene that I want. So I need an image of a woman, a lava lamp, and a street with a misty fog. So let's create all these 3 elements. Let's say a woman in her 30s. And then let's create a lava lamp. Also, let's create a misty street. A misty and foggy street. Here you can see an image is created of a woman, a lava lamp, and a misty street. So for this, a easier way to just add ingredients is select the option. You can also see there is an option called add to prompt. So you can just select which one suits your preferences. Let's go with this. So these are the basic ingredients for you to create a video out of. Now let's give it a prompt of the imaginary video that I have, which is a woman walking through the street with, let's say, torso as a lava lamp. So a woman whose torso is a lava lamp walks down a foggy street. Let's confirm the timings at dusk. And let's generate the video. Notice how we need to keep the lighting and color consistent to maintain a surreal atmosphere. Now, as you create more ingredients using Create Image, keep them organized in the ingredients library. This will help you quickly find and reuse ingredients for further projects. Currently, Ingredients to Video works with all VO models. Let's take a look at the output. There you go, the 3 images converted into a video using all the elements that we have mentioned. Next, we'll learn how to create multi-clip narratives using Scenebuilder. We'll cover timeline editing, scene transition, trimming the clips, or even creating longer videos. You can create up to 60 seconds. So you can see an option called Scenebuilder here. Just if you click on that, it will transfer you to an interface of the Scenebuilder. Scenebuilder is designed to let you arrange multiple clips into a cohesive sequence. You can use the timeline to visually organize your clips and create longer stories. This feature is perfect for multi-scene narratives. So for example, if I just say what should happen, it will create a video based on the prompt. Since it is text to video, you can use any other options if you want to. So here you can see the video. What should happen next? Let's say the next video which I want to generate. But here you can see 2 options called jump to and extend. So extends allows you to continue the same action or shot from the current clip. Whereas jump to lets you move on to a new scene or action, creating a hard cut between the clips. These 2 features gives you control over continuous action versus scenes transition. So let's create a second scene of extend. Let's say found treasure. And let's say we'll jump into a next scene, enjoying city life. So we should wait until the previous video is generated and then you can generate. Let's change it to quality. So the second scene is ready. So let's take a look at it.
What should happen next?
Do you see the two scenes? Since I have used the option called extend, the same scene is being repeated. Let's see the third video which I have used jump to. So there's a clear jump in the scene. So like this, you can create a long format video up to 60 seconds. And there are more options like arrange. So you can arrange the scenes where you can just drag and drop. And there is also a trimming option. So here you can trim your videos to as per requirement. Trimming the clips is essential for cutting unwanted parts. You can arrange the clips in the timeline to perfect the narrative flow. Use the timeline handles to adjust the start and end points of each clip. So this Google Flow has an editing feature as well, which is good for creating videos up to 30 seconds using the Scenebuilder. You're now equipped with everything you needed to create multi-clip narratives and seamless transition. Next, we'll see how to generate realistic dialogue, adding ambient sounds, and controlling subtitles. You'll learn how to create audio that complements your visuals perfectly while avoiding common pitfalls. Now let's just type in few things and on the go, I'll explain what kind of dialogue should be used where. So first, let me define the character. Here I've added a character which says a confident woman in her 30s wearing a futuristic outfit standing in a modern city space. She has the short black hair and a determined look and she's holding a tablet in her hand. So let's say now I want a dialogue which says welcome to the future. That means the character should say welcome to the future. So let's say she says and colon welcome to the future. This kind of prompt helps the AI understand exactly what character should say. This kind of dialogue writing is called explicit dialogue. Now let's say what is implicit dialogue, which is letting the AI choose words. I can just say she enthusiastically explains her discovery. And this is implicit. So you're not specifying any kind of words that the character should say. Instead, you are letting the AI choose. Now let's add ambient environmental sounds. Let's say the background, I should have rain ambience. So just write audio hyphen. Let's say distant traffic. This type of audio prompt adds natural sounds like rain and distant traffic, enriching the environment with overpowering dialogue. Now for subtitles, it's usually with, so if you don't want any kind of subtitles, you can just say prompt no subtitles. This ensures no subtitles are shown during the video, which lets the visuals and audio take the center stage. So I need the subtitles, so I'll just generate it. So again, I'm using the expand option. Let's say this is a action figure and it'll add the rest of the details and let's create it. Keep in mind you can also add two characters and give them names and say, suppose John says so and so dialogue and Sarah replies to that so and so dialogue, and it works perfectly. It lip syncs automatically. Clearly specify who is speaking in that kind of scenarios and what they're saying, especially in the scenes with multiple characters. Here are a few mistakes to avoid when working with audio. The first thing is the dialogue too long for 8-second clips. And then not specifying no subtitles when you don't want them. And then also completing audio elements like music drawing out dialogue. Make sure the audio elements don't overlap. Let's take a look at the output.
Welcome to the future. With this device, we've revolutionized interstellar travel, making the galaxy accessible to everyone.
Now you're ready to master audio and dialogue generation. You can create realistic conversation, control background sounds, and avoid common audio issues. Next, we'll dive into advanced prompt engineering techniques. We'll use tools like ChatGPT and Gemini to improve your prompts and apply cinematic techniques for better results. Crafting powerful prompts is essential for achieving the best result. We'll explore how to structure prompts that leads clearer, more engaging outputs. So until now, I've used ChatGPT. You can also use Google Gemini to create a prompt. Let's ask Gemini to expand this into a detailed VO3 prompt with camera movement, lighting, audio, and cinematic style. The simple line is a woman discovering a secret door. So let's see the prompt. So here you see you get a detailed prompt which you can just copy and paste it and you'll get a stunning video. Gemini will take the basic idea and create a detailed prompt that includes camera movement, lighting, and even a cinematic style. Basic prompts can be turned into a cinematic description with a little adjustment. Add details about camera angles, lighting, and even mood to make your prompts feel like a movie script. Now again, prompts can be tailored to different visual styles. Whether you want a Pixar 3D look, 2D animation, or even comic style, change the description can shift the overall aesthetic. So let's create a prompt for a comic style. So I need a prompt for comic style video. And let's say the scenario is a hero in a urban environment. Let's say heavy shadows and a comic book panel look. So let's just generate the prompt, create the video, and see the output. So just you need to copy and paste it in your prompt box in Google Flow and let it generate the video. Now, testing variation of your prompts helps determine the best version of your video. Try different approaches to see how small changes in your description can make an impactful final result. So let's take a look at the final video. These videos take a few seconds to get generated and gives movie feels. Now you have all the tools to craft advanced cinematic prompts, expanding them using Gemini and even ChatGPT. Test different variations for best result. Next, we'll explore how to use AI tools for real-world application across various industries. We'll walk through creating marketing content, educational videos, and small social media clips using AI-powered tools. AI tools are now revolutionizing multiple sectors. Here's a quick breakdown on how you can apply these tools in different fields. In marketing and advertising, you can use it for product demos, brand stories, testimonials. Whereas in education, you can use such kind of videos for lecture illustrations, concept visualization, tutorial animations. In entertainment, we can use it for short films, music videos, or even storyboards. Whereas in social media, we can create viral content, influencer videos, and even brand narratives. Coming to corporate, we can use it for training videos, presentation, internal communications. So let's create an advertisement for a product. So for this, I'm using ingredients to video option, and let's say you have images of your product and what are the ingredients in it. So let's upload the product and the ingredients. And say need a marketing campaign. For this product, which packaging and ingredients are given. So let's expand this. Let's say I need a cinematic way of giving the video, And let's generate the video. So let's take a look at the output. So there you go. Without needing anyone's help, you create a marketing campaign and you can run ads on a similar kind of video. This is all generated within few seconds with a strong prompt and couple of images of your product and the ingredients. Now coming to educational content. Educational content is enhanced by taking ahead visuals where speaker explain concepts while engaging the viewer. So let's generate talking head explainer. Here we'll be generating an educational explainer using the talking head. The character will explain a topic while appearing on screen, helping illustrate complex concepts in a relatable way. So let's give the prompt using ChatGPT. So here I've given the prompt saying create a professional looking talking head explainer where a friendly approachable character appears on screen. The character should be dressed in business casual attire and positioned to the left or right side of the frame, allowing space for visuals or graphics to appear next to them. They should speak directly to the camera in an engaging conversational tone with hand gesture and facial expression that help convey the message. The character should explain a complex topic. Artificial intelligence is a simple, relatable language. Goal is to break down the concept into bit-sized, digestible pieces that anyone can understand, no matter their prior knowledge. As character explained, revert visual aids like animation, diagrams, key points will appear alongside them to support their explanation and help illustrate the concept clearly. And let's generate the video. So let's check the output.
Artificial intelligence is essentially the ability of machines to mimic human thought. We see everyday examples all around us, and the future is already here. Artificial intelligence is essentially the ability of machines.
So you can use the Scenebuilder to create an entire video for your educational purpose or for teaching people. Creating social media content often requires specific aspect ratios. Here we are generating a YouTube short, or even you can consider it as Reels clip in the format of 9:16 format. So here you can see I'll be changing the format from landscape to portrait. So make sure if you're generating it for social media, it should start with an attention-grabbing hook that immediately appeals to the target audience. For example, you can say, want to know a secret to social media success? In the first few seconds, showcase a key concept of a trending topic. For example, how to grow your brand on Instagram or how to digital marketing tips to cutting-edge AI tools. The video should have bold text overlays, dynamic animation, and quick cuts to maintain energy and engagement. You can use upbeat music or sound effects with subtitles or highlighted text to ensure the content is consumable without sound. The visuals should be highly interactive with clear call to action prompts. For example, you can use like and share, follow for more tips, appearing at the right moment to encourage users' interaction. Incorporate relevant images or icons that supports an explanation or tutorial in a way that's visually appealing and relevant to the topic, ensuring that overall look is polished and professional. So again, use ChatGPT for the prompt generation. I have already given the following information and asked it to create a prompt. It has created like a high energy educational social media short video. Aspect ratio is also mentioned. The scene features a brightly lit modern digital marketing studio setting with a clean minimalistic aesthetic. The video must start immediately with attention grabbing hook. Want to know the secret to social media success? Displayed as bold animated text overlay filling the screen. I've also added when to show the follow for more tips and CTA visibility, all the features I've mentioned. So let's just generate it and see what's the output. So let's check out the output.
Want to know the secret to social media success? Tip 1, define your audience. Tip 2, analyze engagement. Tip 3, consistency is key. Want to know the secret to social media success?
So you can use the scene builder to create more such clips, add them together, and create a viral video which you can post it on your shorts or even as a reels on Instagram. Now coming on to the next part, the first problem being silent videos or missing audio. The solution is if your video plays without audio, ensure that you're in text to video mode and explicit request audio in your prompt. The second problem you'll go through is inconsistent character appearance in Jump 2. Here, when jumping between scenes, copy the exact character description, use the same framing and references the original clip for consistency. This ensures the character stays visually consistent throughout the video. The next problem will be poor lip sync or mismatched dialogue. The solution to that would be to improve lip sync, keep dialogue short, which is 3 to 6 seconds, use colon format for explicit dialogues like she says so and he says so and so. For better synchronization, ensure natural speech. The next problem would be unnatural movements or physics error. The solution for that would be unnatural movements or physics error can happen. Be specific about motion you want, example slow, dolly in, or tracking shot. Use reference frames for consistent movement and try different models for better results. And the next problem would be hallucinations or artifacts. For that, if your video has visual errors like hallucination or artifacts, trim or problematic section and regenerate it with clear and constraints. For this problem, you need to trim the problematic section and regenerate it with clear constraints. This will improve the quality and remove the unwanted elements. Now you have an idea how to troubleshoot common issues like missing audio, inconsistency in characters, and lip sync problems. Next, we are exploring the upcoming features in Flow, including exciting updates and advanced creative workflows. So let's dive in. Flow is consistently evolving, and here are some future features you can look forward to. The first one is Remove Object feature. The second one is improved scene builder persistence for better continuity, and also enhanced character consistency tools. Longer video durations for more flexibility. API access for developers to integrate Flow in other systems. Flow can be more powerful when combined with other AI tools such as Midjourney for style reference images. You can also integrate multiple AI tools into your workflow for enhanced creativity. For example, use Midjourney for image generation, then Flow for video creation, and then Gemini for prompt expansion. Build modular asset libraries for quick access to commonly used elements like characters, backgrounds, and props. This allows for more efficient video production. Flow supports collaborative team workflows, allowing multiple creators to work on the same project seamlessly. Share assets, iterate on prompts, and create together in real time. With these advanced techniques and upcoming features, you will be ready to take your creativity to the next level. Stay updated with Flow's future developments and explore new possibilities in the world of AI-generated video content. To continue your learning journey, check out these resources. The first one is Google Flow Help Center. Then you can check out Vertex AI VO Prompts Guide. And then you can also watch Flow TV to find inspiration and examples from other creators. Then we have community forums and tutorials. Now that you have mastered Google Flow, imagine the possibilities, your ideas, your creativity, and your vision all coming into life into stunning videos. You'll learn how to generate videos from text, build captive scenes, and leverage AI-powered editing tools to refine your projects with precision. Whether you're creating for social media, marketing, or even personal projects, the skills you have acquired here will help you produce engaging content that truly resonates with your audience. But don't stop here. Google Flow is an evolving platform, and with the knowledge you have, you're ready to keep experimenting and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Start applying these techniques on your own project and watch how your videos evolve. Happy creating and best of luck for your next video project. Keep learning with Simplilearn.